So I think like what's happening is, and I've told people this before, it's like I invest a lot in technology, but whenever every dollar that isn't in tech, I actually invest in one of three things, entertainment, sports, and hospitality. And the reason is because I think those things are now taking a primary role, an increasingly primary role in people's lives because it accentuates their online life. So very simply put, people aren't buying houses anywhere near as often as they did. Rental rates are like this, ownership rates are like that. People are, not buying cars as often. They're using things like Uber, public transportation. So they're generating, so individuals have tons of free cash flow. And so what are they doing with that free cash flow? Well, they're allocating it in ways that allow them to create experiences. iPhones, take a picture, do this. I get social capital because I post my thing from Burning Man. And so that's the vicious cycle we're in. And the intimacy is created by all of those things. So like, if you want to make a ton of money, the services that benefit from that trend, the online services are obvious, Facebook, Twitter, Yelp, and then buy a restaurant chain. I mean, literally,
you own a restaurant chain?
I do.
I
do. I own a chain of Vietnamese restaurants in LA. It's called 9021 Pho. It's kind of it's a cute name. I just did it as a lark. My wife started a very kind of like high-end artisanal ice cream store that's doing quite well in Palo Alto that has very quickly a rabid following. But I love that space. I love hospitality because I think that's where people want intimacy, and then they want to then take that intimacy and then get rewarded for it online. And so it's things that allow them to be in a moment that are interesting and experiential that they can then capture and put into a box and define in a Vine and an Instagram and a photo and then come over here. That's people's lives. And that cycle is going to happen for 20 years. And then it's going to change. But for the next 15 to 20 years, that is predictable. So in that sense, maybe everyone should be in a photo company, but I suspect that really photo companies aren't photo companies. It's about distribution. And so the folks that have distribution, like you or you or Instagram or whatever, you will win. That's why the long tail now is just going to be a wasteland. It's just going to be irrelevant.